Barkley Brookers. And I got a really sweet, very short story for you today.
Brookers.
Hello, Barkley Brookers. There's been an incident. You want to show your boo-boo? Mr. Brody decided he wasn't going to wait for his mommy to help him and do something on his own, which I like. I like that he wanted to try on his own, but what did you touch?
The big sharp knife.
The big sharp knife. So when mommy and daddy tell you not to touch the big sharp knife, should you maybe not touch the big sharp knife?
No.
Don't touch that knife, right? But we fixed it.
But only
Okay.
the little knives.
You were allowed to use the little butter knife, right? To put on your butter?
Mm.
Yeah, not the big sharp ones.
No, not that one. I was trying to open the cuppy top.
You were trying to open the cuppy top. I don't know why you'd use a knife to open a cuppy top anyway. Were you trying to, like, slice it off?
No.
What were you trying to do?
Open it. I just told you that.
Trying to open it. He's got some grit, this little guy. He wants to try to do everything by himself. All right, are you ready for the story? It's called Perfect Square, and it's by Michael Hall. It's very short, and it's very sweet.
Is this one
And I
that
hope
you're
you like
going
it.
to do?
It was a perfect square. It had 4 matching corners and 4 equal sides. That's a square, right? 4 matching corners, 4 equal sides. What color is it?
Red.
Red. And it was perfectly happy.
And look, it has a happy mouth.
It does have a happy mouth. But on Monday, the square was cut into pieces and poked full of holes. It wasn't perfectly square anymore.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
wait till you see what happens. So it made itself into a fountain that babbled and giggled and clapped.
Quack?
Reminds me a little of Pete the cat, right? Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. On Tuesday, the square was torn into scraps. What color?
Yellow and orange.
Yeah, good job. So it made itself into a garden. Brody, you got to move over, honey. You're blocking the picture. What is it a picture of now?
A garden.
A garden. They flowers. On Wednesday, the square was shredded into strips. What color?
Green. It's grass.
And so it made itself into a park. Good job, like grass. Good job. And what's flying?
A kite.
A kite. You love kites, don't you?
Yeah.
On Thursday, the square was shattered. Ooh. So it made itself into a bridge.
Can I see this river then?
On Friday, the square was snipped into ribbons. What color?
Green and blue.
What color? What do you think it's going to make itself into now?
I don't know.
What might be blue that it's going to make itself into? What do you think, Barkley Brookers? So it made itself into a river. What do you see jumping?
50. 50 love something.
On Saturday, the square was crumbled and ripped and wrinkled. What color? It's our favorite.
Purple and blue.
Is that your favorite color, purple?
And red.
And red, purple and red. And so it made itself into a mountain.
A mountain. I love
Is that part of
mountains.
America the Beautiful?
Yep.
For Purple Mountain's majesties? Right? For Purple Mountain's majesty, one majesty. On Sunday, the square waited to see what was next. It waited and waited, but nothing happened.
Why?
Its 4 equal sides were confining, means like trapping, it trapped him. Its 4 matching corners were rigid and cramped.
Yeah.
Don't block, Noonie. What kind of face does he have now?
A fan
A
face.
sad face now. So it made itself
Into an X.
into a window.
Window.
See? So it could see out. There's the 4 panes of glass in the window. That looked out on a mountain that gave birth to a river that was crossed by a bridge that led to a park that was home to a garden that had at its center a fountain that babbled and giggled and clapped. has the end of perfect square. So it reminds me of our beautiful Oops project. It reminds me of a lot of the stories that we've read where it talks about imagination, right? And using your imagination. So make sure you do that today, my friends. Enjoy your week.